My appeal to the Prime Minister of this country. Mr. Prime Minister, you are increasing the petrol price, the fuel prices every day by 80 paisa, 70 paisa, 1 rupee. You think you are too smart. The best, you keep saying that, oh, it is so in the other countries. In the other countries, we are not bothered. In this country, as of now, we don't need to have some developments because by borrowing money, we don't have to develop in this way. Most of the projects are highly inflated. You know it, I know it. All these tenders which you are sending out are all highly inflated rates. And you get a kickback. All your political parties which are in the ruling get a kickback from these tenders. It's not as if we don't know. But this is what is happening in this country. You people are not giving. See, I am a senior citizen. I don't get a loan from the bank because I am a senior citizen. But I have to pay taxes to the country alone even though if I am a senior citizen. Are you doing away with the taxes for the senior citizen? No. I have to pay my taxes. I have to pay my property tax, my road tax. You are not saying because you are a senior citizen you don't say that I don't have to pay the taxes. But when we go to the bank, we do not get any loans to do our businesses. This is not the right attitude. I don't know how much feedback you get, but then everything is a Joomla in your regime. Your finance minister does not know her economics from elbow to toe. She talks just out of arrogance. She is not even an elected representative. She has just come there to get her post. I don't know with what capacity and what was her talent that you gave her for. But I'm really, I wish to talk because I don't want to be a mute spectator to all the nonsense that is going on. I agree with some of your policies. I agree with the 370 and all those things, that you have to have equality all over the country to buy out properties when they can come and buy properties in another state. Why can't we go buy in J&K? I'm not against all that. But then your religious hatred, instigating the Hindus against the Muslims and the Christians, I'm not for it. I don't agree on that. We have to live side by side in a harmonious manner, not instigating each other and hating each other. That does not take a country forward. Mr. Prime Minister, you people your party people are having a strike in Tamil Nadu regarding the property tax hike. But what about the petrol price hike? The petrol price is the basic inflationary item. You are not looking into that. You are not bringing the petrol and the diesel under GST. And the drinks, the alcoholic drinks, it's still under the excise duty. What stops you from bringing it under the GST with your brute majority? You don't want to because you don't have a mind to do that. You are looting the people, you are sucking the blood of the people in the form of these fuel taxes, which is very unfortunate. India is a country with a lot of resources. Let us develop. Let us develop in a nice way. All this, your smart cities is again a big bogus. It's again a place where the people are looting. None of the smart cities are smart at all. The development was all rubbish. You see all the potholes in all the city roads, wherever you have announced a smart city. The politicians and the bureaucrats are looting the public money. Please, Mr. Prime Minister, you say your Swatch. How much have you done in the Swatch? You touch your conscience and say whether you people don't get black money for your party development, for your party elections, for your elections. Don't tell me you don't spend money giving people to get the crowds for the votes. When you are not perfect, what right have you to advise others? Then it's all a big Joomla. Mr. Prime Minister, I still respect you. I expected a lot from you, but unfortunately you have not lived up to it. How come only Mr. Adani and Mr. Ambani are developing in the corona period? How come Mr. Adani, your great friend, has made 40 plus billion in the corona times? What business that he did? Please tell us also. We will all do that business so that the whole country, all the people in the country will become prosperous. At least give us that idea, give us that secret how he earned. We will all do the same thing. No, you won't give because you know very well that that money earned by Mr. Adani is not the right money. Your conscience will tell you, can tell a lot of things by your mouth, but your conscience will still keep pricking you. Mr. Prime Minister, I still request you, please look into the taxes. Increase the taxes for the big corporates. Why you are letting them alone earn? What about the common man? The MSMEs are crying. The raw material prices have all gone up. Don't beat your chest because the collections in the GST has gone up. The collection in the GST has gone up because the prices of materials has gone up. It's not a good development. It's not a raise in taxes by good development. So don't fool the people. The MSMEs are crying to the finance minister for help. But your government doesn't seem to be even listening to it. You are in another Joomla world. The banks are not giving loans to the real needy. The banks are all fraud. Most of the officers are fraud. The innocent people are getting looted by the bank officers. The farmers are being looted by the bank officers. You are not looking into all this. There is no forum for the common man or the honest citizen to appeal or to appeal to a forum where action can be taken. The judiciary is so slow. The judiciary is, is moving at such a snail's pace. In the judiciary also, the crooks get their judgments by paying their money, but the honest man always suffers. The judiciary is not for the common man. The judiciary is for the rich and the crooks. I don't say all the rich are crooks, but then there are big corporates who are real crooks, who are hand in glove with the politicians and the bureaucrats of the country. Mr. Prime Minister, please, if you really are from a poor family and if you really care for the honest citizens of this country, forget rich poor, but honest citizens of this country, you will try to do something. Otherwise, you are also like the other politicians. You are no better. You are. I am not saying that you are any better, but always you keep saying, I am a poor man's son, I am a poor man's son. If you really are a poor man's son, you will buck up and do some changes. You will come up with some sensible changes. And as long as this finance minister is going to be at the helm of affairs, the economy of this country is going to go to the doldrums. I have been predicting this right from the day you made her the finance minister. I have nothing against her personally, but I know she is not capable. She is full of arrogance. It's not good for a minister to be so arrogant. It's not good. Her body language, the way she answers the press, no, it's not good. She is not an elected representative. She should remember that. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister, from Swatantra Party and GITA TV.